Anyhow, it's an interesting. So later than I wanted to kind of what happened today was, the she's falling asleep, stroll made it a little bit of a better walk in, and I can't. And she, but I'm coming home now. These traffic, double yellows, highways. So there's um like where they all kind of merge together, like they like just that way, whatever. Anyway, so I made a right to get on the road to take my house, and I kid you, main road, not far from New York City, a fucking black bear. I'm not kidding. A black bear was climbing over the guardrail. He had two hands on the guardrail and he had one leg over, and then he was getting the other leg over just as I passed. And I made the right. So the cars behind me, like the car behind me stopped. The other lane had like the turn line, but they had the green arrow. So I turned just as their light was turning green. So I saw the cars in my rear mirror coming, and they all slowed down because they're there. The cars that were north coming around that corner, they wouldn't see him. I don't know if I mean I'm sure I didn't hear anything. I don't think I didn't hear slamming brakes or anything. I saw cars swerve and like stop, and I'm like, oh, shit, there's a fucking bear in the middle of the road. Anyway, so now I'm definitely not walking to the park, and I'm definitely not at night. If it was 6 o'clock in the morning, I wouldn't be so it was at night. A little rush. Anyway, she's watching Elsa. Hopefully, she didn't really give me much of a problem. Kind of just put her in there with a movie on, and we won't be able to walk at night. I'm afraid. I mean, it was like a mile up the road from my house. Like I couldn't believe my own eyes. Like, coming over the guardrail. So that's what happened. The first person here is Simone General for the weekend. The weekend. Changes for the better for you quickly. Changes for the better for you quickly. It looks like you may be spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The hard work that you put into this comes back and pays off. A little bit more financially, you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Whatever it is that you're doing this weekend, slow and steady wins the race. So try not to get impatient or rush things. You may be planning travel this weekend. You have a Sagittarius around. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and something out of the blue, fun and spontaneous can come in, pop up out of the blue. Let me put this here. Adonis is currently. A person that's different. You. What is me currently? At least in the beginning. Looking for this together. No, it's like she's not getting what she wants. She could have what she wants, but she seems to be making it very difficult. Beautiful one for Dina. Because it looks a little like glitchy on this one. It's choppy and buffering. Okay. Let me try something. Still glitchy. Is that any better? Doesn't look any better. Now it looks better? Now it's better, right? Okay. All right. So we'll continue. So this is D and I. No longer, neither one of you are holding yourselves back, and it looks like the relationship may be functioning better. It looks like neither one are holding yourselves back. Things could move forward. Something out of the blue, fun and spontaneous can come up between the two of you, or that you may be doing this weekend that's like maybe not planned, but all of a sudden something spontaneous you decide to do is fun and exciting. Looks like communication picks up, spending more time together, possibly even travel comes in between now and I'm going to say the end of August. Lay down the law, set up boundaries if you feel like you need to, and put a wish out into the universe because you just might get it. Mario, Pisces thoughts and feelings after seeing me today. Was happy to see you. Feels like she's got a wish around the situation. Feels like things could be successful. But the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities around this situation. I think that communication may pick up with her, and I think she's going to want to spend more time together. It seems like she was happy to see you, which is not, I mean, I think she's always happy to see you, but whatever it was today, you might see a little bit more, like her putting in a little bit more effort from her side. Let's see what happens. Red. What gifts will this new moon usher in? Money. Money, success around business, possibly going back to school or learning a new area of study. And all of a sudden, life may pick up. Yeah, a bear. It's crazy. Like I said, if it was 6 o'clock in the morning, I wouldn't have been so freaked out by it, I don't think. I mean, I probably would have been. And you know what scares me? This is what scares me. When I was a kid, when I was a little kid, like I grew up in this town. This town's not very big, but I grew up on the other side. Very, very rarely did we ever see a deer. I don't remember ever seeing a deer until I was like maybe in high school, and then it was like a big deal. Now there's deer all over the place. So that's what frightens me. It's like now all of a sudden people are starting to see bear around. Anyway. Mario, Pisces' next actions towards me. Pisces' next actions, communication picks up. Communication picks up first probably through a text message and then a phone conversation, and then you guys may be seeing each other. Perseverance pays off and cause for celebration comes in around the situation. T-bet for work tomorrow. T-bet for work tomorrow. New beginning on the horizon. There's a fire sign around Leo, Sagittarius, Aries that could be of significance. The hard work that you put into work comes back to you. Stepping into your self-confidence and your independence brings in cause for celebration and success around work tomorrow. Also, happiness comes out around work tomorrow. Pretty good. Davey. Mike's energy towards me at the shop feels off. Energy is pretty good though. Creative, like a new beginning is on the horizon, and hardworking. Compassionate and sincere. Energy is pretty good though, right now, or maybe whatever this person is, whatever the energy is that you're picking up that's off, maybe that shifts and moves into the past quickly and it has nothing to do with you. It just feels like it has something to do with you. And then the energy around him changes for the better quickly. Beautiful one. Finances for August. Finances for August. It looks pretty good. Things are moving forward. You're listening to your intuition. You're in control of your finances, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. You're actually headed towards the 10 Cups being full in August. You have a new journey on the horizon that could be bringing in more money, stepping into your strength and your self-confidence. And you could hear from somebody that you've been hoping to hear from, or you could get news that you've been waiting on that pertains to finances. The hard work you put in comes back to you. Not bad. Not bad at all. Lita, I got a DM from someone I used to think was attractive, but I lost interest in a while ago, and they stopped replying anyways. Do you see anyone else coming in soon? Yeah, you have a Virgo that comes in. You have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It could be a Scorpio. You also have a new beginning or a new journey on the horizon. Possibly a Sagittarius and a Leo coming in. Pression, I'm thinking my bankruptcy attorney may know someone. I would like Arvid Oliver, but he just may be completely retired now. Do you see the bankruptcy attorney Arvid Oliver or someone else helping me? Okay, will the bankruptcy attorney Arvid Oliver be able to help me? Will it be someone else? Okay, I think he can help you. The sun is in reverse, which can indicate that there may be a delay around him helping you, but you should be able to get what you want from him. If for some reason he can't help you, he may just refer you to an associate or somebody, because I think that overall he does help you. He is able to help you with this situation. I think he's going to do it. Adonis, what does Vivi want from me? What does Vivi want from me? Is looking for communication to pick up, is looking for a new beginning, wants things to move forward. She's looking for compassion. She also may be looking for a sexual relationship. She's got the world at her feet. And the thing is that she can have all of this. And it's because she makes things so much more complicated than they have to be that she's not getting what she wants. It's frustrating. Well, a future outcome between me and the Pisces. It looks a little slow and stagnant. So in the immediate future, wherever you are right now, this is where things are going to be for a while, because it's slow and steady wins the race. You could be feeling a little bit stuck and stagnant and like things are not moving forward. It's created negativity. If you're looking for a new beginning, things are going to stay the way they are. So wherever you guys are right now, this is where it's going to be. I'm going to say at least for the next couple of months. It doesn't look like it's bad. It just looks like it's not moving forward. So wherever you are right now, this is kind of what you got. Davy, general for the next month. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. An old wound heals and moves into the past. Life comes back into balance. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around business. A Scorpio enters. And then it looks like you'll hear from somebody that you've been hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on. Weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. Money comes in, and with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. It'll serve you well. And you have some money coming in. Pretty good. All about Maine. What does the Taurus expect from me tonight? I'm nervous. Aw. What does he expect from me tonight? Well, I don't know what you guys have planned, but there's a love offer coming in and things change for the better for you quickly. It looks like things are moving forward and the energy around the situation is kind, caring, and sincere. I don't think that he's looking for like, I don't see any wands here, so I don't think he's looking for like a quick hookup or anything like that. It looks like he's genuinely interested in, I don't know how well you know him, but spending time together or getting to know one another. So I wouldn't feel like pressured about anything because I don't think he's got like intentions for like anything crazy to happen tonight. And I think that it's okay to be nervous because that's kind of like fun and exciting. So it's kind of good to be nervous. Looks like it's a pleasant evening that's like very respectful. So I like it. It looks good. Good luck. Good luck. Have a good time. Essence, finances in August. Well, you got good luck coming in. You've got a disappointment moving into the past, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Money, plenty of money is coming in. You should do well in August. And you're headed towards the 10 cups being full, so that's good. Good. Should be a good month. Finances could be improving with the 10 of Pentacles. Essence, love in August. Well, you got a new journey on the horizon. You got a love offer that could come in from a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You've got a Capricorn here. Life changes for the better for you quickly. Romance is heating up. Anxiety around love moves into the past when a new journey begins and the world is at your feet. Looks good. Six of Cups. Somebody from your past could return. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be an ex-flame or an old lover. It could be anybody. And then you've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you feel like all these people here are duds, you can manifest something else. August looks good for you, money and love. Stacy, what's coming in love for me in the next 2 months? Soulmate connection comes in. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a soulmate connection comes in, brings the world to your feet with somebody brand new that you meet through divine timing. Romance heats up, possibly with a Scorpio. If it's not a Scorpio, a Capricorn comes in, but there's growth, change, and transformation that comes in and around your love life with a brand new love offer. Question, the bankruptcy attorney is different than Arvid. Okay, let's see. Will Arvid be the one helping me? Will the bankruptcy attorney be the one helping me? I think Arvid is going to be helping you. He comes up as a stronger than the bankruptcy person. Is the bankruptcy guy that you think is retired? Let me just ask her if it's going to be somebody else completely different. Will it be somebody else completely different? I don't think it's going to be somebody else. I think it's going to be Arvid. Bella, will my sister loan me the money for the vet bills? Oh, I hope everything's okay. Yes, I think she will. Georgia for the weekend. What did she do to this fan? For the weekend. for the weekend, it looks like you'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or you'll get news you've been waiting on. You're feeling prepared for life to move forward. Could be focused on a side business or a side hustle. A Capricorn is around. Something nice could be happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And there's an earth sign around Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Something should happen this weekend that makes you very happy. Liz, for tonight. Be prepared for life to move forward, and you'll have choices. Feeling ambitious, you'll be able to accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to. You could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on. Life seems to move forward towards greener pastures, and you have money coming in. Depression, can I sue the DHS agency or at least get some compensation? I think you can, yes. Yes, I think that you could probably sue them. Donna, general for August. General for August. You've got cause for celebration that comes in around a new business or job opportunity that you could be feeling very passionately about. It looks like you have a new job beginning on the horizon. You might be planning travel. Life changes for the better for you quickly. Money is coming in. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your life when a large sum of money finds its way to you. Got money coming in, and you have a little bit of good luck headed your way. If you can, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. That will help to ease anxiety in the month of August. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Angel cards. Do the work. If you're wondering whether to move forward or not, this card is a message from your angels to continue on. You might feel that your current situation requires more time and energy than you are able to give, and there's a good chance that you're feeling disheartened or even drained. It's important to know that everything involved in the situation is pivotal to your growth and expansion and your spiritual connection. This card invites you to switch to the light that you have within. It's time to be a star, to rise up, to get behind the wheel and drive the journey of your life. Yes, energy is going to be needed to hustle and push, but every single effort you make will pay off. Right now, you are sending out a signal, and that will create a wave that can lay the foundation for the rest of your life. Pretty good. The other one is romance and connection. Romance and connection. Angels of romance are swirling around your life at this time, ushering in a positive, uplifting, and heartfelt experiences to remind you that love is real. Allowing yourself to be romanced, to receive and experience a true connection, is important at this time. It is likely that your heart space is opening, and that opening up, and any barriers or shields that have been in place are falling away. If you find yourself scared or uptight about romance, know that this is not only a sign that you would like to experience, but also that it is something that your energy system really needs. Your angels are guiding you to begin seeing yourself as a loving and deserving of love. Uh, your angels are guiding you to begin seeing yourself as loving and deserving of love. Knowing that you have so much goodness and light to offer others in the world, you're also being encouraged to know that the world wants to see you, to know you, to understand your heart. all of this is only possible with your permission, so why not give it now? Pretty good. Love always for tonight. Maybe a busy night. It looks like you may be working hard on something. I don't know if you work at night. If you work at night, that could be you working. If not, you could be busy with something. You have good luck coming in. You have money headed your way. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back to you. Could be spending time with a Sagittarius or a Leo, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. If you can't take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, you could hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on. Liz, general for the week, or for the weekend. General for the weekend. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. Lay down the law, set up boundaries if you feel like somebody is overstepping. An old wound seems to heal and move into the past. Intuition's heightened. Don't forget to listen to it. A new beginning is on the horizon, and you're moving forward towards greener pastures. Life changes for the better for you quickly. You could be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Stacy, what will go on with me and Zach in the next 2 months? Over the next 2 months, your relationship doesn't seem to grow or change. Things seem to stay the way they are. So wherever you guys are right now, in 2 months from now, you'll probably be in the same place. It looks like there's communication here. It looks like you could be seeing one another or spending time together. Listen to your intuition, but nothing is changing for the better quickly. Everything is just sort of stuck and slow. It doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look like things are progressing. Depression, I'm depressed. Dave is still lying about taking my meds. He even tried to set up so that I'd find them on his floor, but I didn't bother to look when he wanted. Will he give me some like he found them? Wait a second, let me read that again. Will he, all right, so the question, will he give me some like he found them? Yeah, I think he will give you some. I don't know how he's going to give them to you or how it's going to transpire, but it looks like yeah, you get them. That's crazy that well, I guess that's what people do when they have, they lie. Bella, did she feel awkward after laughing at me? She did. She felt bad too. Arvid is retired, but yeah, he's your friend. I think he's going to help you. I think that he's going to do whatever he can to help you or put you in contact with whoever he knows that can help you. But he's not going to just hang you out to dry. He's going to help. He'll do what he can, yeah. Bella, upgrade the phone or fix the old one. I would upgrade it. It looks like upgrade comes up a little bit higher. See how much it costs to fix the old one. If it doesn't cost that much, then I would say fix it. But the cards indicate it may be time for an upgrade. This phone you can't hear on. If I get a phone call, it's very hard to hear. And the speaker sucks. But I bought a new pair of headphones, and that seemed to help. I'm just trying not to create any more bills for myself right now. I'm trying to pay everything off. But your cards indicated it was time to buy a new phone. I always think, like, I hate to give somebody the advice to take on another bill or have to pay for something else. if they don't have to, but cards say it's time for an upgrade. Essence. What is the new moon bringing me? Something out of the blue, fun and spontaneous should happen around the new moon. And whatever it is, it's fun, it's spontaneous, it's enjoyable. Then there's also possible travel that comes up from the new moon, and money comes in. You also may be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It could be a Leo. Star, does Cancer want to come back towards me? Doesn't look like that's where their head is at right now. I don't know what your situation is with this person, but they look like they've turned around and walked away from this situation, and they're on a different path at this point. Cinnamon, what does he think of me being really vulnerable with my finances? I don't know what you've told him, but he feels that like it's good that you've told him what's going on, or the disappointment will move into the past. I don't know what's happening with you with the finances, but he may be feeling like it's going to work itself out. Don't worry too much about it. There's more money coming in the future. It doesn't look like he thinks that the financial issue is a big deal. It looks like he feels kind of glad that you confided in him and told him what was going on. Pull a general reading, anything that I need to know. Life is coming back into balance. You have money coming in, and you could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. And you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or putting money aside for something. Life changes for the better for you quickly. No longer feeling stuck or stagnant. You might be planning travel. You've got travel coming in. Something should happen in the month of August that makes you happy with the sun. Happiness comes out over your life, and negativity moves into the past. If you're feeling a little negative, that's going to change. Question, will Arvid get a good amount of cash when they're sued? Yes, he will. Oh, I skipped red. Oh, there it is. Why is Sandy having an issue with me about money? I don't have money. Dealing with her. Why does Sandy have an issue with me about money? I don't have money dealing with her. Does she think that you have money and she's trying to get money from you? Because it looks here like she's persevering for something. She's got sharp energy, she's got negativity, but it's around her, it's not around you. I don't know what your relationship is with her, but she has a lot of respect for you, and she thinks that you know how to make money, or you know how to like handle money. I don't know if she's trying to, I don't know. I don't know what the exact issue is. What? Could she be jealous that she thinks that you have money, or you know how to make money, or you're more successful than she is? Could that be possible? Let me know. Let me see. Because it looks like she's the one that has the issues with money, and she may think that you know how to make money, handle money, or you're more successful than she is. And then that's like building resentment around her. Like, why be resentful? well, like, why not just learn from each other? You know what I mean? Like, there you could both be successful. Seems like it's kind of catty. Petty nonsense. Bella, did she feel awkward because my boss agreed with me? Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Too bad. Imani, what happens next when I leave my current job? What happens next when I leave my current job? A wish comes true. You may be going back to school. Do you have that planned? This could be, I mean, this is usually going back to school or learning a new area of study, but it could be on the job training. So you could start a new job and be learning something as you go. But it looks like you may be going back to school for something. You have a new journey on the horizon that brings in success, feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, more money's coming in. The hard work that you put into this school endeavor, whatever it is, will pay off. Negativity moves into the past. Perseverance pays off and brings in good money. It's like if you leave your current job, I think you're going to go back to school, but then like your whole life is going to change. A lot more money comes in with the Ten of Pentacles. Paula, how's the ex-girlfriend feeling and thinking today? No talking. Well, she's feeling like a little bit down and out, but she feels like she needs some alone time. So she's sort of appreciating that. That's probably why you haven't heard from her. She just needs to take some time to herself. Feels a little overwhelmed by life, and she's just trying to like spend time alone and do things for herself. Self-care, rest, relaxation, self-care, possibly even busy with work, but like focusing more on herself right now. She's okay. She's okay, but she feels like she just wants some time alone. T-Vet, Z's thoughts about us, no communication. Thoughts about us. It looks like he may be thinking that there's going to be communication soon. Whether I think he's thinking that he's going to reach out to you soon. That's what I'm thinking. Because he feels like things are going to move forward. That good karma comes back to the situation. He's got a wish around the situation. And he may think that the two of you have a nice, strong connection. I don't know why you guys aren't speaking right now, because it looks like there's a new journey on the horizon that could be pretty successful and feeling relieved around the situation. But maybe that's coming in and it hasn't happened yet. I think he's kind of feeling like you guys are going to start talking again and things are going to move forward. It's a shame, though, with any of these situations, and I've been in them too before, where you're not hearing from the person for a while. It's like, why all the wasted time? I feel like life, you know, tomorrow's not promised to anyone, so seize the opportunity, you know, but that just may be the way that I think. I hate that when communication goes down. Senia, I sent a message to the recruiter and haven't gotten a response this week yet. Will they reach out to me or should I apply to different companies? Will they reach out to me? I think they're going to reach out to you. Yeah. Yeah. Anthony, what do I need to know about applying plan to U of A and U of C? What do I need to know about applying plan? Well, you've got some good luck around you. You've got balance coming back to your life. You're feeling ambitious and you should get news out of the blue quickly. That's positive. So I don't know what the plan is for applying. But I would, it looks like with the ambition card, you're probably going to get the ball rolling pretty soon and things are just going to start to fall into place. And you should hear from somebody quickly. Communication comes in quickly. I don't know when you apply. Do you do it for this year? Like, would you be going in September or is that too soon? I am not really seeing you move that fast. I'm not convinced that you're going to move that fast. But I think that once things get started and you have things, like plans in action, then it happens fast. I would be surprised if it happened before the end of this year. Essence. Why I don't, what I don't see coming between for the now until the rest of the year. Okay, what I don't see coming. A water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It's important. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be around business. Cause for celebration comes in around school. Maybe finishing school. Success comes in around business and feeling better compensated and better respected. You also may be starting something or adding something to your business, but you haven't got the idea of it yet. Katrina, a weekend read. Okay. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Lay down the law, set up boundaries if someone's overstepping. A Capricorn could enter, and also an Aries. You may hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on as well. Shivi, is being a current career path for my happiness and success? Is being a teacher better than what I'm doing now? I don't think it's any better. No, I think that I think you're doing well where you are now. If you're not happy with wherever you are, it doesn't look like teaching is going to make you any happier. Essence. Yeah, I think that you're going to finish school. That's what I think is going to happen. Good for you. Get it done and get it over with. No, did I lose my spot on this one? Shit. Oh no. Liz, what do I need to know right now? What do I need to know right now? Have patience with your goals. Things are moving forward with divine timing. An air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that may be of significance, and you'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or you'll get news that you've been waiting on. Don't forget to take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. And an old friend could, you could reconnect with an old friend through divine timing. Liz, August General. Something should happen in the month of August that makes you very happy. The first card that comes up around you is the Sun. And then you've got, if you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. It'll serve you well. A Sagittarius enters. Slow and steady wins the race around any new projects you may be working on. but things are moving forward. It's just slow and steady. You could reconnect with an old friend or someone from your past with the Six of Cups. A Leo and a Virgo enter in the month of August. That may be of significance. Get a little bit of good luck headed your way. Disappointment or an old wound is healing and moving into the past. Cause for celebration comes in around finances improving, and a wish comes true. Put it out into the universe, whatever it is. Oh no, this stupid phone. I think I lost my spot. Lose. This is lose love. Work for the first 3 weeks of August. Pretty good. You're feeling pretty focused, ambitious, and things move forward pretty quickly. Energy around the situation is kind, caring, sincere, and there's a lot of compassion. You're stepping into your strength and your self-confidence, and you're able to get a lot done. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. And you got money coming in, or more money coming in the month of August. Looks pretty good. And general for the next 2 weeks. General for the next 2 weeks. You could reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. An old wound seems to heal and move into the past. An Aquarius comes in that may be of significance, and life comes back into balance. Feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. An earth sign enters, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, might be a Virgo. And you may be focused on a side business or a side hustle that brings in extra cash. Stepping into your strength and your self-confidence is pushing your life forward. Pretty good. Pretty good. Peace. Is he scared to become a father? No, I don't think so. I don't think he's thinking that much about it, or I don't think the reality of it hasn't hit him yet. It might not hit him until the child is born. Jazz, Capricorn energy towards me. Capricorn's energy is growing, changing, transforming for the better and positive. I don't know what your relationship is, but it looks pretty positive. BD, what are the thoughts and feelings and next actions of T towards me? They may think that you're a nice person, somebody who is hardworking, grounded, stable, and sincere. Communication comes in through a text message or a direct message, but communication seems kind of slow and stagnant. I would say if you want to speak to this person, I wouldn't wait on them. I would reach out because they don't really seem to have much action coming from them. Amazing me, Ellen me. Right? I don't know what this relationship is, but it looks like perseverance brings in balance. Communication picks up, but I don't see much else happening at this point. It's like being unprepared for things to move forward. But there is communication, and perseverance brings in balance back to the situation. Things look a little stuck and stagnant overall. Depends what this relationship is. Maggie, general for my friend B, female, for the next 72 hours. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and a wish comes true. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, no longer holding yourself back. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A Sagittarius could be around that may be of significance. An old wound is healing and moving into the past, and a Capricorn enters that may be of significance. Almeria, how is Gemini doing in this no contact time? They're doing okay. They're taking time for themselves, rest, relaxation, and self-care. They're persevering around work, school, or business. They also may have picked up a new hobby or a creative project. Negativity has moved into the past. They're doing okay. They're all right now. What happened to the fan? That kid did something. Maybe I should read the manual so I can learn how to work it. Dina, M's next actions towards me. M's next actions towards me. Pretty good. Pretty good. Looks like a new journey could begin once communication picks up, and the next thing that would come in would be a text message. Text message or direct message that leads to a phone call, and then something out of the blue, fun and spontaneous, could lead to a new journey. Megan, I'm wanting to know why my travel plans for a five weeks work assignment is going to go. I leave Saturday, drive 14 hours to a location. Am I making a good choice by doing this? It's a long drive. Cards indicate yes, you are doing the right thing, and this, I mean, 5 weeks travel, that's a lot. It's going to be, I think it's going to take a lot out of you, but it looks like your perseverance pays off. A wish comes true. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you're prepared for it. So it looks good. Bella, will belly dance classes help with weight loss? They definitely will. Yeah. Yep. The whole key is to find something that you enjoy. If you go there and you fall in love with this belly dancing, you're going to do it. You're going to want to do it, and you get addicted to it. If you are doing something that you don't like, it becomes a chore, and then you don't stick to it. Like riding a bike, I hate riding the bike. I don't know why, I just do. It's like I feel like I'm too short for all the bikes. Even when I took a spin class once, they tried to adjust it for me. I still felt like I was too short for it. It hurt my butt. It didn't hurt my butt like muscle wise. I felt like, I don't know, it rubbed something off. I don't know. It just, the bike is not for me. So I'm not going to do that. But the treadmill, I could go on it every day. I mean, I just love running. So that's what I do. You find something that you love. And for me, it was yoga too. I could take 3 yoga classes a day. I love it. But I would definitely try it, give it a chance, see how you feel. And it will definitely help with weight loss. Venus, will I have success if I try to go fine dining waitress job tomorrow? Yes, I think you will. Curious. What's coming for me in love in 2023? Will I meet a long-term partner by spring? Yes, I think you will, and it could be an Aquarius. You might have choices, but Aquarius comes up very strong. The world is at your feet. You also have a Taurus and a Scorpio that could be possible, but that Aquarius comes up strongest as of right now anyway. I think by spring, definitely. Um, Leo love, does the Pisces man want a committed relationship with me? There is potential for this to turn into a committed relationship. I don't think he's made that decision yet, but I think there is potential. I'd give it a little bit more time. Let's see if things unfold naturally between the two of you. I think it will. Bantka, after 7 months, Ashwani and I are meeting today. Will he like me and what's ahead for us? We are on the path of marriage. Okay, let's see. Will he like me? I think he will like you. Is this like an arranged marriage kind of a thing? I think that could happen. Yeah, I think it could happen. It's got a lot of potential. Is that what you mean by that, like a marriage alliance? Like it's something that was pre-planned? Because it looks like it has high potential for that to happen. Elizabeth, just send the question with a purple heart. Um, Watermelon lover, love. Things look good around love. You've got listening to your intuition. Any relationship that you're in right now should be strengthening, growing, and successful with long-term potential around you with the that, and then feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Wishes come true, things move forward. If you're not with anyone, that all still holds true, but the person that could be coming in would be an Aquarius or possibly a Capricorn. If you're with someone right now, things look very good. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your life. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain with long-term potential around your current situation, and things move forward. Empress, how will my mom's flight and trip to Nepal go? Overall, I think it goes well. Um, I'm concerned, the cards don't show this, I'm just concerned with flying lately, only because of the experience that my dad just had. And I'm flying in October. I hope that things are different by then. But for her, it looks pretty good. There's growth, change, and transformation. Things change for the better. There's time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Feeling relieved about something. The sun comes out, brings in happiness. I just, the shit with the gas is screwing up these flights. Anyway. Elizabeth, I've removed myself from someone who I thought was my friend. I feel devastated that another friend has betrayed me. My trust, how can I heal and trust? It's like the crazy thing about these situations is that all of us go through them. Every one of us goes through that. And it's very painful. But I feel like how do you get past something when somebody hurts you like that and you really trusted them and you really like believed in them, right? And then they do something so betraying. I think that to heal from it, you have to like take yourself out of the situation and focus on your wants and your needs. And it has nothing to do with like, I don't know if I can explain it. You can't hold other people. All right, say um, Sally betrayed your trust and you're like devastated. You've been friends with Sally forever and you're really hurt by this person. If Lucy comes in, you can't hold Lucy responsible for what Sally did because Lucy's innocent. She didn't do anything. So you have to be willing to give other people a chance. But I think the problem is sometimes like use discretion. Not everybody in your life needs to know everything that goes on. And you can, be a little cautious with what you share with people. I think that that's a tough lesson that I had to learn the hard way. But the interesting thing is that we all go through this, and removing yourself from the situation was the first positive step that you did, because when you take yourself out of the situation rather than letting somebody else throw you out or ignore you, you kind of raise your vibration because you're making the decision, somebody else isn't. So you're already on the right step. You're like, okay, this is not for me. I've had enough. I'm moving forward with my life. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. So you set that up, and that's the first step. Now, taking the time away from the situation. I mean, some people, it depends how you grieve. Like some people will cry for like 5 days and then they get over it and that's it, it's done. I think that for someone like me, I tend to not really cry so much, only because I sometimes feel like if I start crying, I'm never going to stop. So I think that kind of makes me hold on to it a little bit longer than the average person. Like if you just break down and cry, get it out of your system, you'll move forward, because there is nobody in this world that you can't get over. And the devastation, like there's nobody, everything is so twisted, because there's nobody that isn't replaceable, but yet everyone is irreplaceable. But you don't want that person who's already disappointed you and let you down to come back into your life and do it to you again. But the connection that you had with that person could be replaced by that same connection with another person. It's complicated. It's actually something that we all go through. But time heals all wounds and your life will move forward. Let's see what the cards say. Have patience. Have patience. But laying down the law, setting a boundary serves you well. Have patience. Life is moving forward through divine timing. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is coming back into balance. Take time for yourself, rest, relaxation, and self-care. Take time to turn in, figure out what it is that you need for yourself. Explore new hobbies, new options. Maybe even think about going back to school or learning a new area of study. It doesn't have to be like going back to college. It could be like learning how to speak French, whatever it is. Life comes back into balance and moves forward. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You will move forward. The key is to not hold new people responsible for what the last person has done. And I think we've all been kind of guilty of that before. Like, oh, no. You're not going to do to me what that person did. I've already been through that. I don't want to go down that road again. But not everybody is going to screw you over the way the last person did. It's very painful. It's very painful. I had a really good friend did something that I felt was very betraying, and we're not friends anymore. And I miss her. And I didn't even think that we weren't going to be friends anymore. I just wanted a little bit of time away from the situation. And then she wound up like defriending me on Facebook. And I didn't even know, because I don't go on Facebook. My brother noticed it. And then at that point, I was like, okay, well, fuck it. Because you know why? I'll tell you why. Well, her and I could have been friends again. And I wasn't planning on cutting her out of my life, but I knew that I would never have the same friendship with her, because I would never trust her the way that I did. I would always have in the back of my mind that she was no better than anybody else, when I thought she was. That was the thing. So then after that, I was like, you know what? It's better off like this. because it would have been another superficial friendship. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, yeah, everything's good. Everything's fine. Yeah, oh, wonderful. Yep, everything's great. Because I would never talk to her the way that I did because I would never be able to trust her again. So people just suck. If you want loyalty, you have to get a dog. That's just it. You can't rely on people because they're just not trustworthy humans. Humans are not trustworthy. They're disappointing. Sad to say it. Watermelon. Am I wrong for telling my partner how I feel? No, you're never wrong for telling anybody how you feel, ever. Nope, not wrong. Even if it's a crazy situation and you know it makes no sense, and I know that I've been in that situation. My favorite one is when you're like, oh man, I'm going to get invited to that bridal shower and I don't want to fucking go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. And then you don't get invited and you're like, why wasn't I invited? I've been in that situation where I'm like, I don't want to go to something and then I don't get invited and then I'm insulted. What are you insulted about? You get a free pass. So that's a crazy thing, but you're still allowed to feel like that. You're still allowed to feel like, hey, why wasn't I invited? So whatever it is that you're saying, no matter how crazy it is, no matter how, whatever it is, you still, it's always better, I think, to express how you feel than keep it bottled up. Even if you think that it's insane or stupid or whatever. You're allowed to feel however you feel. Empress. I don't see it. Wait, let me read what Mel says. If you're focusing on not getting hurt, then you're already setting yourself up for failure. I agree with a person because the universe doesn't know. Yes, it will vibrate the word hurt and bring it in. I agree with that. I agree with that. I also think that sometimes you just need a little bit of a break, like that when the Hermit card showed up. Take some time to yourself. Spend some time doing things that you enjoy that don't involve other people. And then once you've gotten past whatever it is, you kind of start with a little bit more of a clean slate. Anyways, Empress. Will I see the blue dress, black hair girl that I saw last Sunday at Bottle Blonde this Sunday? I'm not convinced that you will. Stacy, more info on the soulmate coming in the next 2 months. This person is very strong and confident. They're very passionate. But they may be a little slow and steady wins the race. But they're kind-hearted, caring, sincere. They could be somebody that you meet through divine timing. They're successful. There may be something happening around their home at the time you meet them. They may be buying a new home, redecorating their home. And it may be something that they're talking to you about. But there's something significant that comes up around their home at the time that you meet them. It even could be like, hey, my parents are staying with me or my grandmother's visiting me, whatever it is, there's something happening around the home. And they're genuinely a happy person. Avantika, after 7 months, Shwani and I are meeting. Will he like me? I did this one. So if you donated, you can ask a different question. I said, I think he will like you. If this is a path like a arranged marriage kind of a path, it looks like there's a high probability that you guys will decide to go through with the marriage. Watermelon, I just have a bad to non-filter and deliver things a bit too logically and can become insensitive. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Not everyone, look, not everybody's perfect. And sometimes people just don't have a way with words. I had a friend like that. You know, she would just say it. But what the hell is the difference? You know, you could sugarcoat something or you could say it, but it means the same thing. So don't beat yourself up for that, because if you're with somebody for long enough, they know that. Just like I expected it from my friend. Venus. Will R find a good financial opportunity in LA tomorrow or the next day to help him be able to come back? Yes, I believe so. The magician's here. It should be able to. 4 elements, general reading. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your life, and you step into your own self-confidence. An old wound heals and moves into the past. Oh, excuse me. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back to you, and you may be feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. A Pisces and a Sagittarius enter. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and that makes you feel relief. Romance might heat up. If you're with somebody right now, whoever you're with, romance would heat up with. If you're not with anyone, Pisces or Sagittarius could be potentials. Empress, is there a chance that I'll see her at Federales, Citizens, or Salsera, any of those spots, if at all, this Sunday? Okay, will I see her in any of these following locations Sunday, before Sunday, or this Sunday? Federales, Citizen, or Salsera? It's not coming up strong enough that you're going to see her on Sunday. Watermelon. Does my partner no longer find me attractive? No, he still finds you attractive. Tab, what's hidden from me, bad or good, that I need to know? Can you be more specific with that question? Because there's a lot of things that are hidden from you. Um, like, for example, people don't tell you everything that goes on in their day. That's hidden. So I can't read all those things. Do you need to know them? No, I don't really know if you need to know it. Like, do you need to know what I ate for dinner? No. But that's hidden. There's too much that's hidden for me to read on what's being hidden. If you have something specific that you're asking about, I need it to be a little bit more specific. Red, does my mother think that I do drugs? I don't think she does. No, I don't think she does. I think watermelon lover is Gabby. Tab, anyone coming towards me, good or bad intentions towards me that I need to be aware of? Well, you have a Capricorn and a Virgo around. They don't look like they have bad intentions. They just look like they enter through divine timing. There's no intentions either way. It just may be something that you're at the right place at the right time. So they don't come in with any specific intentions because they don't know they're coming in. There's a new beginning on the horizon. Lay down the law, set up boundaries if you think somebody may be overstepping, and feeling like relationships just in general are starting to function better for you with the Six of Pentacles. Things look pretty good. I don't think anybody's got any bad intentions towards you. Paula, will my ex-girlfriend want to get back together again? I think at some point the two of you could reconnect, yes. Empress, is she hoping or looking forward to seeing me or running into me again as well, or is it just me losing my mind? Um, I don't think that she's thinking about running into you again. I think that if you run into one another again, um, it would like if you were to run into each other again, you probably would have a moment, but I don't think it's something she's actively thinking of right now. No. Is it Gabby? It is Gabby, right? Yeah, the energy was familiar. I agree. Um, I think I'm on this phone now. Hang on. I did those. Where the heck am I on this phone? All right, let me go down towards the bottom because I did all these guys. Um, I didn't do Rose yet. Does R want a relationship with me? I think so. Yeah, I think so. IKEA, does the Aquarius man want me or is he just using me? He gave me what I want without, can he give me what I want without hurting me? I don't believe he's using you. I do think that there's potential here, but I can't tell you that he's never going to hurt you because there are no guarantees. Can't guarantee that. B, is it better for me to stay in this city or go back home? Is it better for me to stay in this city? It doesn't look like it's any better for you to stay in the city. If you're thinking about going home, I would go back home. It looks like there's just as much opportunity at home. And if you're feeling a little bit homesick or you want to be around your family, you got success that comes in around your home, just as much success that could come in that city. So if you're questioning being there and you're thinking about going back home, I would go back home. Depression. Will DHS worker Teresa lose her job over this? don't think so. I don't think so. That sucks. Kara, will I get ranked first in college this semester? I'm not convinced that you're going to be first. Watermelon, you emailed me about it when you changed it to the YouTube user. Um, but the energy just felt like you. That's why I thought it was you. Um, like, and there are some people to me that their energy feels very similar, but I know that they're different people. And sometimes, like, I can't think of right now. Oh, okay. Nav and MJ, to me, sometimes their energy feels very similar. I know they're two different people. I know they're in two different countries, but their energy to me feels very similar. That happens to me sometimes. Like, I don't know if they are on the same wavelength or what, but their energy to me feels very similar. Um, I can't think of anybody else at this point. But sometimes, yeah, and it's like it's twisted for me because I don't see anybody's, I mean, I could see some people's faces here, but not well. But the energy, like, it's like that's how, like, when you learn, like, with energy, it doesn't lie. Although sometimes people are lying and I don't know it's them, but sometimes it's the way something feels. It's like, oh shit, that doesn't feel right. Or, and I don't know, something's off there. You know, like, that's why I always say to people, one of the hugest, I guess you can't even say that because not everybody is so empathetic, but if you see somebody crying and you start crying, it's usually because they're real. Like they're crying over something that is really hurting them. If you're seeing somebody turn on the waterworks and that makes you feel angry, it's usually because they're lying. And that's why you're feeling angry. But not everybody realizes that. Or it may take time to realize that. It's like so and so, I ran into so and they were telling me about this terrible story and they were crying and I was crying. And for example, years ago, I had this guitar teacher who is like a huge dog lover, and he and I were talking about, he had just gotten a puppy, but his previous dog passed before I met him, and he said that he was in Red Lobster with his girlfriend at the time, and the dog had just passed away, and he was crying, and the waitress came over, and then the waitress was crying, and all three of them were standing there crying in Red Lobster, because that's real. Like, that happens. Like, you feel somebody else's pain. But when somebody's bullshitting and lying, like, they're crying and they're putting on a show, and then you feel, like, angry and you want to punch them, it's because they're lying. It's not authentic. Anyways. Mel, right? Their energy feels very similar. Yeah, some people, but then some people that come in with the duplicate accounts, I don't catch it. But I think that also maybe because I don't know those people as well. Not that I know these people very well, but they're in here a lot. Anthony, I did. Pure Love, I didn't do. Pure love, love. Pure love. You got a wish that comes true around love. Listen to your intuition. Lay down the law. Set up boundaries. Your love life is moving forward. If you're with someone, great. Things look good. There's relief around the situation. Like you may feel like finally things are just in a place where I can breathe a sigh of relief. If you're not with anyone, life changes for the better for you quickly. When somebody makes you an offer, that would be hard to turn down. And it could be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Daria, will I be in a committed relationship with T or with someone new? Okay, will it be with T? Will it be with someone new? I think it's going to be with someone new. You got the world at your feet when somebody new comes in. Hina, reconciliation, yes or no? Is reconciliation a yes? Is it a no? At this point now, I'm going to say it's a no because there could be a third party involved. But that doesn't mean it can't change at some point. Jaslyn, love. Negativity around love moves into the past. You could have a Capricorn that comes in. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. If for some reason you don't like that Capricorn, a Libra comes in. Soulmate connection moves forward towards the 10 cups being full. If you're already with someone, I would say your current relationship is moving forward and there's good karma around it. Watch out for a little negativity around a lie or deceit if you're in a current relationship. If you're not in a relationship, it could be a Capricorn coming in. Miss Billy, what's Kay's intentions towards me? Looks like romance heats up and moves forward. Is this a romantic connection? No longer holding themselves back makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Things move forward and change for the better quickly. Pretty good. Pretty good. Evie, will MK and I be together soon? I don't know what the relationship is, but lovers is in reverse. If you're looking to be in a committed relationship with this person, I don't think it's going to happen soon. Jess, should I give up on my friendship with R or forgive her? She hurt me deeply. I wouldn't give up on it. Not right now. I would forgive her, but be cautious moving forward. and see how you feel at that point, because you may need to experience what it's like or how the relationship changes from this before you figure out what you're really going to do. All right, so let me explain. Um, Years ago, I had a friend who used to continuously, over and over again, do shitty things to me, and they progressively got worse. And I always forgave her because, I was a good person. I was going to do the right thing. People change. Anyway, so finally, she did something that was really horrible. It was really horrible. Um, she was screwing around with this guy that I had a huge crush on, and was doing it behind my back and all my friends, except for two of my close friends. They all knew about it. We were in high school. And it had gone on for a while. And it's so embarrassing. At my sweet 16, which I didn't even want to have, but it was a surprise party from my mother threw me. He came to my sweet 16. So, of course, this asshole thought, oh, I was so happy he was there, thinking he was coming because it was my party. Really, he was coming because he was screwing her. Anyway, so embarrassing. I was so embarrassing. Like, watching the video of it, I can't even watch it. And it's how many years later, and I can't watch it? Anyway, so when I found out, I was devastated. I was so embarrassed. And then I felt like nobody was understanding that it wasn't about him. He didn't like me. He wasn't into me. He wanted to be with her. That's fine. But why didn't you tell me? Why were you doing it behind my back? The whole thing was just terrible. And I forgave her after that. I did. I forgave her. And that was like, what, junior year of high school? But by the time we got into college, we just grew apart. Like, I wasn't mad at her. I didn't hate her. I just was indifferent. It's like I was just indifferent to her. That's just the way that it progressed. We didn't have a fight. We didn't have a falling out. It was just like we just weren't friends anymore. Or not, we may have been casually friends, but we never had the friendship that we used to have. And I didn't even care. It was like null and void was the best way I could describe it. Like, I didn't care. I doubt she cared either, but there was no pain there anymore. It was just done. Where, if you were here when I was talking about the other person that did something that was very betraying, that one I think is still a little bit painful. I mean, that happened in 2016. 2016? Yeah, it happened in 2016. That one is still painful. It's still a little painful. And I still can't believe that she did what she did. I still can't believe that she lied about it. And I miss her. Where the first person, I don't. So the cards indicate forgive her now, which you may wind up growing apart from her at another point. But when you do, I don't think it would be painful. I think if that's what happens, cards indicate forgive her. Maybe things will change. I don't have a lot of faith anymore. This has nothing to do with the cards. This is only my opinion. I don't have a lot of faith in forgiveness because from what I've seen from in my own life and from reading other people, that when you keep forgiving people, they just tend to keep doing it over and over again. They know you're going to forgive them. It's like ghosters. They know that you're going to take them back. You bought every excuse that they've given you in the past, and now here they are coming back with another excuse. They just believe that you're going to accept them. And the person who's been ghosted usually takes the person back again, and it's a perpetual cycle. Kind of feel like that about forgiveness these days, but cards indicate forgive her. Anyways. Mel, A's current thoughts and feelings towards me. Also from a past that I walked away from. I don't think that he's let go of the idea of being with you yet. I don't know how long ago it was, but he may still think that he thinks romantically of you. There's a love offer here. There may be communication from him at some point. He may reach out to you and want to rekindle things or see where you're at. I don't think he's let go of this connection yet. I would think that at some point he reaches out to try to rekindle things. He hasn't gotten over this. I don't remember how long ago it was that you walked away from him, or I don't know how long it was, but I don't think that he's let go of the connection. And I think at some point he may try to reconnect. Anthony, may I know when you did mine? Oh boy, I don't remember when I did yours, but I know what I said. I said, I don't think that you're going to be moving before the end of the year. It would be doubtful. But wherever you are in the application process, like there may be you may be waiting, right, to hear from somebody. But then when the news comes in, it's positive, and then at that point things move forward quickly. So I don't know what the process is like. I would continue with whatever the process is, because eventually you do move and you go through one of these programs. It just might not be in the immediate horizon. I don't think you're going to move before the end of this year. Jess, you're 100% right. And you know what? You already know what you know about this person. So that's not going to happen to you again. Gaslighting, lying, any of that bullshit won't happen again, because you've already you already know what she is. Yeah, I would be cautious. Nav, General for August. Is there anybody here besides Nav that I haven't answered for? General for August. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. You could have a new job or business opportunity on the horizon. Negativity moves into the past. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Money's coming in. Life is coming back into balance. And a new business opportunity could bring in some good money. Nav was it? Was the last one? Dylan snoring. All right, then I will wrap things up for tonight, and I will come back on tomorrow sometime in the afternoon. I still can't believe I saw a bear today. I can't believe that. Anyway, all right, I got to let it go. Thank you all very much for being here tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow I could get on by 1 in the afternoon. We'll see what happens. But that's what I'm shooting for, 1 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a great evening, or whatever, wherever you are in the world.